the issue of whether my client would present any kind of danger to the community. He is 45 years old. He has no criminal record. In fact, for the past 18 years, he's worked as a police officer. Not only has he not been a danger to the community, he's been a protector of the community for the past 18 years. From all my understanding, has done an excellent job as a police officer. Certainly, we're not asking for any special privileges because he was a law enforcement officer, but I do think that shows his record as law enforcement, which certainly shows he's not a danger to the community. And we certainly don't think the fact that he was a law enforcement officer should weigh against him on this case.
While at the hospital, it's interesting to note, one of the first treating physicians, Dr. Sikorsky, observed bruising, pinpoint bruising on either side of the child's neck in a fashion like this. 2 bruises on either side of the child's neck. The ophthalmologist who had diagnosed the retinal hemorrhaging of Jackson Taylor described it as horrific. Retinal hemorrhaging can only be caused by either a severe traumatic event, such in this case the retinal hemorrhaging, they said, could only be caused by either shaking, severe, like any shaken baby syndrome with the head whipping back and forth, or a significant fall from a building, not just 10 feet, but maybe 20, 30, or 40 feet, which would have, of course, left much more severe injuries observable on the child, which one of them are be. This child is in a vegetative state and will never likely recover from a vegetative state. They do not think the child will ever recover from the condition that he's in now. The brain damage, the retinal hemorrhaging, coupled with the severe whiplash and the stretching of the tendons, the damage to the tendons in the child's neck down to the C5, C6 were such that this can only be a shaken baby case. Mr. Taylor was the individual who was exclusively and solely in charge of that child during that time period.